Are you feeling lonely and struggling without friends? Have you ever wondered if there's a deeper meaning to your solitude? What if I told you that being alone could be a blessing in disguise? In this video, we're going to explore how your solitude could be the key to unlocking your true potential and discovering your inner gem. Imagine a diamond buried deep within the earth. It takes immense pressure and time for it to form and reveal its brilliance. Similarly, your journey without friends can be the pressure that shapes you into a stronger, more enlightened person. Welcome to Wisdom Woven. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. We're aiming for 1,000 likes on this video to bring you more unique and insightful content. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue providing valuable information. In this video, we're diving into the profound teachings of Buddhism to show you how being alone isn't a curse but a powerful opportunity for personal growth. Buddhism offers timeless wisdom that can transform your perspective on solitude and help you embrace it as a journey towards self-discovery. Buddhism teaches us that everything is interconnected, and sometimes being alone allows us to connect more deeply with ourselves. It's in these moments of solitude that we can truly reflect on who we are and what we want from life. One of the core principles of Buddhism is the idea of impermanence. Nothing in life is permanent, not even our feelings of loneliness. Understanding this can bring a sense of peace and acceptance, knowing that our current state is just a temporary phase. When we don't have friends around, we have more time to focus on our inner world. This can lead to profound self-awareness and growth. Instead of seeing loneliness as a negative state, we can view it as a chance to nurture our inner garden. Meditation is a powerful tool in Buddhism that can help us find inner peace. By meditating, we learn to quiet our minds and connect with our true selves. This practice can be especially beneficial when we're alone, providing clarity and insight. Another important Buddhist concept is the idea of attachment. Often, our suffering comes from clinging to things or people. Learning to let go of these attachments can free us from unnecessary pain and help us find contentment within ourselves. Being alone allows us to practice mindfulness more effectively. We can pay attention to our thoughts and feelings without external distractions, leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our emotions. Buddhism encourages us to cultivate compassion, not just for others but also for ourselves. When we're alone, we can take this time to practice self-compassion, treating ourselves with kindness and understanding. The journey of self-discovery is unique for everyone. In Buddhism, it's believed that our individual paths are valuable and necessary for our growth. Embracing your solitude as part of your personal journey can lead to greater self-awareness and fulfillment. Often, we fear being alone because of societal pressures. However, Buddhism teaches us to find our own path and not be swayed by the opinions of others. This can empower us to embrace our solitude without fear or shame. Solitude gives us the space to explore our passions and interests. Without the influence of friends or social groups, we can pursue what truly excites us, leading to a more authentic and fulfilling life. In Buddhist philosophy, the practice of loving-kindness meditation can help us develop a sense of connectedness with all beings, even when we're alone. This practice fosters a feeling of universal love and compassion. Being alone can be a time of great creativity. Without external distractions, our minds are free to wander and explore new ideas. This can lead to amazing breakthroughs and insights that we might not have discovered otherwise. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment. When we're alone, we have the perfect opportunity to practice this, focusing on the here and now rather than worrying about the past or future. Embracing solitude can help us build resilience. By facing our fears and discomforts head-on, we become stronger and more capable of handling life's challenges. As we journey through this video, we'll explore more Buddhist teachings and practices that can help us transform loneliness into a powerful tool for personal growth. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this enlightening topic. Remember, being alone doesn't mean you're unloved or unwanted. It's a unique opportunity to discover your inner strength and beauty. By the end of this video, you'll see how you, too, are a gem waiting to shine brightly. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven. Let's reach our goal of 1,000 likes to continue bringing you valuable insights and transformative advice. Stay tuned for more. Now, let's dive deeper into the concept of impermanence and how it can change our perspective on loneliness. Lesson 1: The Concept of Impermanence. Have you ever felt like things in your life are constantly changing, slipping away, or just not staying the same? It's a feeling we all experience. This idea is at the heart of a profound Buddhist teaching known as impermanence. Impermanence means that everything in life is constantly changing. Nothing stays the same forever. Think about the seasons: winter turns into spring, spring into summer, and so on. Just like the seasons, our lives are in a constant state of change. This might sound a bit unsettling at first. We often like things to stay the same, especially when they're good. But understanding impermanence can actually bring a lot of peace. It helps us appreciate the present moment and let go of the need for things to be perfect or permanent. Imagine you're holding a beautiful flower. You know that the flower won't last forever. It will bloom and eventually it will wilt. But knowing this makes you appreciate its beauty even more. This is a simple way to understand impermanence. In Buddhism, accepting impermanence is key to finding happiness. When we realize that everything is temporary, we stop clinging to things that can change or disappear. This can help reduce a lot of our worries and fears. Consider the way we sometimes stress about friendships. We worry about losing friends or not having enough. But if we understand that relationships, like everything else, are subject to change, we can appreciate the time we spend with friends without fearing the future. Impermanence teaches us to value what we have right now. It's a reminder that every moment is precious. By embracing this, we can live more fully and joyfully, without constantly longing for things to stay the same. This doesn't mean we shouldn't care about anything. Instead, it encourages us to care deeply about the present. When we do this, we can find a deep sense of peace and contentment. Buddhism suggests that by meditating on impermanence, we can train our minds to be more adaptable and less attached. This can help us handle life's ups and downs with greater ease. Think about how children grow up so quickly. One moment they're toddlers, and before you know it, they're adults. This rapid change can be hard to accept, but it also shows the beauty of each stage of life. Embracing impermanence helps us cherish these moments. Another aspect of impermanence is that it brings hope. No matter how difficult a situation is, it will change. Pain, sadness, and hardship are not permanent. This understanding can give us the strength to endure tough times, knowing they won't last forever. Embracing impermanence also means we can let go of past hurts. If we hold on to past pain, it can weigh us down. But when we accept that the past is gone and the future is not yet here, we can find freedom in the present moment. This concept is not about being detached or emotionless. It's about having a healthy relationship with change. By understanding that everything is transient, we can cultivate a more balanced and peaceful mind. The beauty of impermanence is that it makes each moment unique. When we know something won't last forever, we tend to appreciate it more. This can make our experiences richer and more meaningful. We can see impermanence everywhere. In nature, in our bodies, in our thoughts and feelings. Recognizing this can help us live with more gratitude and less anxiety. One way to practice this is through mindfulness. By being present and fully engaged in each moment, we can develop a deeper understanding of impermanence and its impact on our lives. Buddhism teaches that clinging to the idea of permanence is a source of suffering. When we let go of this attachment, we open ourselves to a more peaceful and fulfilling way of living. In this ever-changing world, impermanence is a constant companion. By embracing it, we can find a sense of stability within ourselves, no matter what changes around us. Remember, impermanence is not something to fear. It's a natural part of life that when understood, can lead to greater wisdom and happiness. So, the next time you feel uneasy about changes in your life, take a deep breath and remember, everything is impermanent. This understanding can be a powerful tool to help you navigate life's journey with grace and ease. Lesson 2: Finding Inner Peace. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the noise and chaos of everyday life? Imagine if you could find a place of calm and tranquility within yourself, no matter what's happening around you. This part is all about discovering that peaceful sanctuary inside you. Life can be incredibly hectic. We often find ourselves rushing from one task to another, feeling stressed and anxious. But what if I told you there's a way to find peace even in the busiest moments? That's what we'll explore today. Buddhism teaches us that true peace comes from within. It's not something you can find in external circumstances. It's an inner state of calm that you can cultivate through practice and mindfulness. Think of your mind as a calm, clear lake. When the winds of stress and worry blow, the surface gets choppy. But deep down, the water is still and serene. Your inner peace is like that deep, still water. One way to start finding this inner peace is through simple breathing exercises. Take a moment to focus on your breath. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Feel the air filling your lungs and then leaving your body. This simple act can help center your mind and bring a sense of calm. Another powerful technique is mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you can observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Have you ever noticed how quickly your mind jumps from one thought to another? This constant mental chatter can be exhausting. Mindfulness helps you slow down and notice these thoughts without getting overwhelmed by them. Buddhist teachings suggest that finding inner peace is like training a wild horse. At first, it's all over the place, but with gentle, consistent effort, you can guide it to be calm and steady. Your mind is similar. With practice, you can bring it to a state of peace. Meditation is another key practice for cultivating inner peace. It doesn't have to be complicated. Start with just a few minutes a day. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breathing. Over time, you'll notice that this practice helps you stay calm even in stressful situations. Meditation trains your mind to be still and peaceful, like the deep waters of that calm lake. Buddhism also teaches that inner peace comes from letting go of attachments. Often, we hold on tightly to things, people, and outcomes, thinking they will bring us happiness. But this clinging only creates tension and suffering. Imagine holding a sandcastle in your hand. The tighter you grip it, the quicker it crumbles. But if you hold it gently, it stays intact. Inner peace is about holding life lightly, without clinging too tightly to anything. Practicing gratitude is another way to find inner peace. Take a moment each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for. It shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life, bringing a sense of contentment and calm. Self-compassion is crucial as well. Be kind to yourself. We're often our own harshest critics. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. This gentleness helps create a peaceful inner environment. Remember, finding inner peace is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous practice of returning to your center, no matter how many times you get pulled away by life's challenges. Don't be discouraged if it feels difficult at first. Every small step you take towards inner peace is valuable. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems. As you continue to practice these techniques, you'll start to notice a shift. The noise and chaos of life won't affect you as much. You'll find a steady calmness within, like a lighthouse guiding you through the storm. So, embrace these practices and make them a part of your daily routine. You deserve to experience the deep, lasting peace that comes from within. Thank you for watching this part on finding inner peace. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, Wisdom Woven, for more insights and transformative advice. Stay tuned for the next part, where we'll dive into the power of solitude and how it can enrich your life. Remember, you are a gem, and your inner peace is a treasure worth nurturing. Lesson 3: The Power of Solitude. Feeling alone can be tough, but have you ever thought that solitude might be a hidden strength? Let's dive into why spending time by yourself can be incredibly powerful and how it can transform your life. Imagine a quiet forest. No one is around, and you can hear the rustling leaves and singing birds. This peaceful scene isn't just calming. It's a chance to connect with yourself deeply. When you're alone, there's no one to judge you, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. In our busy lives, we're often surrounded by noise and people. We rarely get a moment to just breathe and think. Solitude gives us that precious time. It's like pressing the pause button on life. This pause allows you to reflect on who you are and what you want. You might think, but won't I feel lonely? There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Loneliness is a feeling of sadness because you lack company. Solitude, on the other hand, is choosing to be alone and enjoying your own company. It's a powerful state where you can recharge and gain strength. Buddhism teaches us that everything we need is within us. When you spend time alone, you start to discover your inner resources. You find clarity and strength that you never knew existed. This self-discovery is a beautiful journey that can lead to true happiness. Many great thinkers and spiritual leaders spent time in solitude. Buddha himself meditated alone under the Bodhi tree to reach enlightenment. He showed us that solitude is not something to fear but to embrace. It's a path to wisdom and inner peace. When you're alone, you can hear your inner voice more clearly. This voice guides you towards your true purpose. Without the noise of the world, you can listen to your heart and follow your own path. This is the essence of living authentically and being true to yourself. Spending time alone also helps you become more self-reliant. You learn to solve problems on your own and trust your judgment. This builds confidence and resilience. You become stronger and more capable of facing life's challenges. Solitude is also a time for creativity. Many artists and writers create their best work when they are alone. In the quiet, your imagination can soar, and you can explore new ideas without any interruptions. This creative solitude can lead to amazing breakthroughs. But how can you start embracing solitude? Begin with small steps. Take a walk in the park by yourself, spend an evening reading a book, or simply sit in silence for a few minutes each day. Gradually, you'll find comfort and joy in these moments alone. Remember, solitude is a gift you give to yourself. It's a chance to nourish your soul and grow as a person. It might feel strange at first, but the more you practice, the more you'll appreciate its value. In this fast-paced world, taking time for solitude can seem like a luxury, but it's essential for your well-being. It's a time to recharge, reflect, and reconnect with your true self. Embrace it, and you'll find a new source of strength and happiness. Solitude helps you understand your emotions better. Without the influence of others, you can process your feelings in a healthy way. This emotional clarity leads to better mental health and a more balanced life. You might worry that spending time alone means you're missing out on social interactions. But solitude actually enhances your relationships. When you're comfortable with yourself, you bring a more confident and peaceful presence to your interactions with others. Solitude teaches you to enjoy your own company. You become your own best friend, and this self-love radiates outwards. Others will notice your inner peace and be drawn to your positive energy. In Buddhism, solitude is seen as a way to deepen your practice. Meditation, for example, is often done alone. This focused time helps you connect with your inner wisdom and achieve a state of mindfulness and tranquility. Embracing solitude doesn't mean isolating yourself completely. It's about finding a balance. Enjoy your time with others, but also cherish the moments you spend alone. Both are important for a fulfilling life. The power of solitude is about finding inner peace. It's about realizing that you are enough just as you are. You don't need constant validation from others to feel worthy. Your worth comes from within. So, The next time you find yourself alone, don't feel sad or anxious. See it as an opportunity to grow and discover your true self. Solitude is not your enemy. It's your ally. It's a powerful tool for personal development and inner peace. By embracing solitude, you become more attuned to your needs and desires. You learn to prioritize what truly matters to you. This leads to a more intentional and meaningful life. In the end, solitude is about self-discovery and self-love. It's a journey inward, where you uncover your strengths and understand your true essence. Embrace it, and you'll find that being alone can be a beautiful and transformative experience. Remember, you are the gem. Your worth is inherent, and solitude helps you see it clearly. So take time for yourself, enjoy your own company, and let the power of solitude guide you to a happier, more fulfilled life. Lesson 4: the illusion of attachment. Have you ever felt like you needed someone or something so badly that life without it seemed impossible? This feeling is called attachment, and it's something we all experience. But what if I told you that this attachment is just an illusion? What if breaking free from it could bring you more happiness and peace? Imagine you're holding a beautiful butterfly in your hands. It's delicate, colorful, and alive. You want to keep it forever because it makes you happy. But the tighter you hold it, the more you risk hurting it. In trying to keep it close, you could lose it. This is what attachment feels like. In Buddhism, attachment is seen as one of the main sources of suffering. When we cling to things or people, we set ourselves up for pain. Why? Because nothing in life is permanent. Everything changes. Jobs, relationships, even our feelings and thoughts. Think about the last time you lost something important to you. Could have been a job, a friendship, or a precious item. The pain you felt came from your attachment to it. But over time, as you adjusted to its absence, you found new sources of joy and meaning. This shows that attachment isn't as necessary as it seems. Buddha taught that letting go of attachment can lead to true freedom. When we stop clinging to things, we can appreciate them more fully. We can enjoy the present moment without the fear of losing it. This doesn't mean we shouldn't care about people or things. It means we should care without holding on too tightly. Imagine walking through a beautiful garden. You admire the flowers, enjoy their fragrance, and feel the warmth of the sun. You don't pick the flowers because you know they will fade quickly. Instead, you enjoy them in the moment. This is how we can approach life, with appreciation but without attachment. When we let go of attachment, we also let go of fear and anxiety. We become more resilient because we understand that loss is a natural part of life. Instead of fearing change, we learn to embrace it. Consider a river flowing smoothly. It encounters rocks and obstacles but flows around them, always moving forward. Our lives can be like that river. If we flow with life's changes instead of fighting them, we can find peace and contentment. It's natural to form attachments, but we must recognize when they become unhealthy. Ask yourself, is this attachment bringing me joy or pain? Is it helping me grow, or is it holding me back? Being aware of our attachments is the first step toward releasing them. We can practice letting go by focusing on the present moment. Mindfulness helps us see things as they are, without the distortions of fear or desire. It teaches us to appreciate the now, rather than worrying about the future or regretting the past. Another way to reduce attachment is by practicing gratitude. When we appreciate what we have, we realize that we don't need more to be happy. We see that happiness comes from within, not from external things. Meditation can also help. It calms the mind and helps us see our thoughts and feelings more clearly. Through meditation, we learn to observe our attachments without being controlled by them. We gain the strength to let go. Letting go of attachment doesn't mean becoming indifferent or cold. It means loving and caring deeply, but also knowing that change is a part of life. It means being open to new experiences and relationships, without fearing their end. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Everyone experiences attachment and the pain it can bring. But by understanding its nature, we can begin to free ourselves from its grip. In Buddhism, there's a concept called non-attachment. It doesn't mean not caring. It means caring in a healthy, balanced way. It's about loving and living fully without clinging. It's about finding joy in the moment and peace in letting go. So, next time you feel the sting of attachment, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that this too shall pass. Focus on the present, appreciate what you have, and trust that life will bring new joys and experiences. By letting go of attachment, we open ourselves to true happiness. We learn to live more freely, love more deeply, and experience life in all its beauty. This is the wisdom of Buddhism, and it can transform our lives. Thank you for watching this part of our series on Don't Have Any Friends? You are the gem. Stay with us as we continue to explore more insights and practices that can bring peace and happiness into your life. Lesson 5: Self-Compassion and Mindfulness. Self-compassion and mindfulness are at the heart of Buddhist teachings. They help us navigate life's challenges with kindness and awareness. Let's dive into these powerful concepts and see how they can transform your life. Do you often find yourself being too harsh on yourself? Many of us do. We criticize ourselves for our mistakes and imperfections. But what if we could treat ourselves with the same kindness we offer to a good friend? This is where self-compassion comes in. Self-compassion is about being kind to yourself when you face difficulties. It's about understanding that everyone makes mistakes and that it's okay to not be perfect. When we are self-compassionate, we give ourselves the support we need to get through tough times. Imagine a friend coming to you with a problem. You wouldn't harshly criticize them or tell them they're not good enough. Instead, you'd offer a listening ear and comforting words. Self-compassion means doing the same for yourself. Mindfulness, on the other hand, is the practice of being present in the moment. It's about paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. By being mindful, you can experience life more fully and respond to situations with greater clarity. Have you ever noticed how much time we spend worrying about the future or regretting the past? Mindfulness helps us break free from this cycle. It encourages us to focus on the present moment, which is the only moment we truly have. Combining self-compassion with mindfulness creates a powerful tool for personal growth. When you are mindful, you are aware of your thoughts and feelings. When you add self-compassion, you respond to those thoughts and feelings with kindness. This combination can change the way you deal with life's challenges. Instead of being your worst critic, you become your best supporter. Instead of being overwhelmed by negative emotions, you learn to observe them and let them go. Let's say you make a mistake at work. Instead of beating yourself up, you could practice self-compassion and mindfulness. Acknowledge the mistake, understand that it's a part of being human, and then think about how you can improve next time. By doing this, you reduce stress and improve your overall well-being. You start to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats. You become more resilient and capable of handling whatever life throws at you. Self-compassion and mindfulness also improve your relationships. When you are kind to yourself, you naturally become kinder to others. You understand that everyone is dealing with their own struggles, which fosters empathy and compassion. In Buddhism, self-compassion and mindfulness are seen as essential for achieving inner peace. They help us let go of the suffering caused by self-judgment and mindlessness. They open the door to a more joyful and fulfilling life. Practicing self-compassion and mindfulness doesn't require any special equipment or training. You can start right now. Begin by paying attention to your thoughts and feelings. When you notice negative self-talk, gently remind yourself to be kind. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. Notice how it feels to breathe in and out. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. This simple practice can help you become more mindful over time. Remember, it's a journey. You don't have to be perfect. Every step you take towards self-compassion and mindfulness is a step towards a better life. Celebrate your progress and be patient with yourself. Incorporate these practices into your daily routine. Over time, you'll find that you're more at peace with yourself and the world around you. You'll develop a greater sense of self-worth and inner strength. So start today. Be kind to yourself. Be present. Embrace the power of self-compassion and mindfulness. Your journey to a happier, more peaceful life begins now. Stay with us as we continue to explore more transformative insights in the upcoming parts of this series. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Together, we can find peace and happiness. Lesson 6: The role of meditation. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your thoughts? Imagine if there was a way to calm the storm inside your mind and find a place of peace within yourself. Today, we're going to explore how meditation can transform your life, even if you don't have a lot of friends. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we uncover the gems within us. Meditation isn't just for monks on a mountaintop. It's for everyone. It's for you. Whether you're feeling lonely or just need a break from the hustle and bustle, meditation can be your sanctuary. Imagine closing your eyes and taking a deep breath. Just that simple act can start to shift your whole perspective. Many people think meditation is about emptying the mind, but it's not. It's about noticing your thoughts without getting carried away by them. Picture yourself sitting by a river, watching the water flow. Your thoughts are like leaves floating on the river. You see them, but you don't have to grab them. One of the most beautiful things about meditation is that it doesn't require any special equipment or a specific place. You can meditate in your bedroom, in a park, or even at your desk. All you need is a few moments of stillness. Meditation helps you connect with yourself on a deeper level. When you sit quietly and breathe, you start to hear your inner voice more clearly. This can be especially powerful when you don't have friends around to talk to. You become your own best friend, offering yourself kindness and understanding. In Buddhism, meditation is a key practice. It's seen as a way to train the mind and cultivate positive qualities like compassion and patience. When you meditate, you're not just sitting there doing nothing. You're actively shaping your mind and your heart. Think of meditation as a mental workout. Just like lifting weights strengthens your muscles, meditating strengthens your mind. Over time, you'll find it easier to stay calm in stressful situations and to let go of negative thoughts. One simple meditation technique is to focus on your breath. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in. Then slowly exhale. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Another technique is to repeat a mantra, a word or phrase that helps you focus. You could use a traditional Buddhist mantra like Om Mani Padme Hum, or simply repeat a word like peace or calm. The repetition can help quiet your mind and bring you into a state of deep relaxation. Guided meditations can also be very helpful, especially if you're just starting out. There are many apps and online resources where you can find guided meditations tailored to different needs. Whether you want to reduce stress, improve sleep, or cultivate gratitude, meditation has been shown to have numerous benefits for mental and physical health. It can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, improve concentration, and even boost your immune system. It's like a miracle pill, but without any side effects. When you meditate regularly, you'll start to notice changes in your everyday life. You might find yourself reacting less to things that used to bother you. You might feel more patient and kind, both towards yourself and others. These small changes can add up to a big transformation. One of the best things about meditation is that it's a practice you can carry with you throughout your life. It's always there for you, like a trusty companion. No matter where you go or what you do, you can always come back to your breath and find a moment of peace. If you ever feel lonely, remember that you have a powerful tool at your disposal. Meditation can help you connect with yourself and find a sense of belonging within. You don't need a lot of friends to feel complete. You are enough just as you are. As you continue on your journey, keep exploring different meditation techniques. Find what works best for you. The important thing is to make it a regular part of your routine, even if it's just for a few minutes a day. Meditation is a gift you give to yourself. It's a way to nurture your mind and soul, to find peace and clarity amidst the chaos. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, and let the journey begin. Thank you for being here with us at Wisdom Woven. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more insights and transformative advice. You are the gem. Lesson 7: Embracing change. Change. It's a constant force in our lives, yet it often brings discomfort and uncertainty. But what if we told you that embracing change could lead to profound growth and fulfillment? In this part of our journey through Buddhist wisdom, we'll explore the transformative power of embracing change. Imagine a river flowing steadily, never stopping, never stagnant. Just like the river, life is in a constant state of flux. Nothing remains the same. Each moment is a new opportunity for change, for growth, for transformation. But here's the catch: we often resist change, clinging desperately to what is familiar, even if it no longer serves us. But what if we let go of our resistance? What if we embrace change with open arms, trusting in the natural flow of life? This doesn't mean we have to passively accept whatever comes our way. Instead, it's about finding the courage to adapt, to evolve, to dance with the rhythm of life. Think about the seasons. Each season has its own beauty, its own gifts to offer. Spring brings new life, summer radiates warmth, autumn paints the world with vibrant colors, and winter invites us to rest and reflect. In the same way, the seasons of our lives bring their own unique blessings, if only we're willing to embrace them. Embracing change doesn't mean we have to abandon our values or beliefs. Rather, it's about remaining flexible and open-minded, willing to learn from every twist and turn of our journey. It's about trusting in our own resilience, knowing that we have the strength to navigate even the stormiest seas. But perhaps most importantly, embracing change means letting go of our attachment to outcomes. We can plan, we can strive, we can work hard, but ultimately, we must surrender to the flow of life, trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. So, as we journey through life, let's remember the words of the Buddha. Everything changes. Nothing remains without change. Let's embrace change as our greatest teacher, our wisest guide, and our most faithful companion on the path to enlightenment. Lesson 8: Understanding Karma and Self-Improvement. Karma, the cosmic law of cause and effect. Karma is like the echo of our actions reverberating through the universe. Just as a stone thrown into a pond creates ripples, every deed, word, and thought generates an energy that returns to us. It's not punishment or reward, but a natural law of cause and effect, woven into the fabric of existence. The power of intention. Our intentions shape our actions, and our actions shape our reality. Whether positive or negative, our intentions ripple outwards, influencing not only our own lives but also the lives of those around us. Understanding this power allows us to cultivate positive intentions, leading to virtuous actions and harmonious outcomes, breaking the cycle of negative karma. When we act from a place of greed, hatred, or ignorance, we create negative karma. But awareness gives us the power to break free from this cycle. By cultivating mindfulness and compassion, we can transform destructive tendencies into constructive ones, gradually purifying our karma and creating a more positive future. The importance of taking responsibility. Karma reminds us that we are the architects of our own destiny. Instead of blaming external circumstances, we take responsibility for our actions and their consequences. This empowers us to make conscious choices, steering our lives towards greater happiness and fulfillment. Planting seeds of goodness. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, plants a seed of goodness in the world. Even in the face of adversity, we can choose to respond with compassion and generosity, sowing the seeds of positive karma that will bear fruit in due time. The ripple effect of generosity. Generosity is not just about giving material possessions. It's about giving of ourselves, our time, attention, and love. When we extend kindness to others, it creates a ripple effect, inspiring them to pay it forward. In this way, Our actions have the power to create a chain reaction of goodness in the world. Forgiveness as liberation. Forgiveness is not condoning or forgetting the wrongs done to us. It's a radical act of self-liberation. By letting go of resentment and grudges, we free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions, allowing healing and reconciliation to take place. Learning from mistakes. Mistakes are inevitable on the path of self-improvement, but they are also invaluable teachers. Instead of dwelling on past failures, we can view them as opportunities for growth and learning. By embracing our imperfections with humility and resilience, we turn setbacks into stepping stones towards our highest potential. The power of gratitude. Gratitude is a transformative force that shifts our perspective from scarcity to abundance. When we cultivate gratitude for the blessings in our lives, we attract more reasons to be thankful. It's a simple yet profound practice that opens our hearts to the richness of life. Living with intention. Living with intention means aligning our thoughts, words, and actions with our deepest values and aspirations. It's about being mindful of the choices we make and their impact on ourselves and others. By living consciously and purposefully, we harness the power of karma to create a life of meaning and fulfillment. Conclusion. Understanding karma isn't about fearing judgment or seeking reward. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings and the power we hold to shape our own destiny. By cultivating awareness, compassion, and wisdom, we can harness the power of karma to create a world of greater peace, harmony, and joy. Lesson 9. Understanding non-self. Anatta, the illusion of self. In the grand tapestry of Buddhism, there's a profound concept known as anatta or non-self. It's a notion that challenges our very understanding of who we are. Picture this. You wake up every day, look in the mirror, and see yourself as a distinct individual separate from the world around you. But what if I told you that this perception is just an illusion? Breaking the illusion. Buddhism teaches us that the self we cling to is transient and ever-changing. It's not a fixed entity, but rather a collection of constantly shifting thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Imagine trying to grasp a handful of flowing water. It slips through your fingers, impossible to hold on to. Similarly, the self is elusive, slipping away when we try to pin it down. The liberation of letting go. But here's the liberating truth. When we realize the illusion of self, we free ourselves from the chains of attachment and suffering. Think about the burdens we carry, the pressure to uphold a certain image, the fear of losing what we hold dear. These stem from our attachment to an idea of self that doesn't truly exist. Expanding our circle of compassion. Understanding anatta doesn't mean negating our individuality. Instead, it broadens our perspective. When we see ourselves as interconnected with all beings, compassion naturally arises. We recognize that the joys and pains of others are no different from our own. We're all part of the same cosmic dance. Letting go of ego. Ego, that voice in our heads constantly narrating our lives, loses its grip when we embrace anatta. We no longer need to prove ourselves or seek validation from external sources. Instead, we find peace in simply being, without the need to assert our identity. Embracing impermanence. Anatta is intimately linked with another core Buddhist concept, impermanence. Just as there's no fixed self, there's no permanence in anything we experience. This realization invites us to savor each moment fully, knowing that nothing lasts forever. Transcending fear of death. Death, perhaps the greatest fear humanity faces, loses its sting in the light of anatta. When we understand that there's no enduring self to die, we embrace the cycle of birth and death as natural phenomena. We become like waves in the ocean, rising and falling in the vast expanse of existence. Living in harmony with nature, anatta aligns us with the rhythm of nature. We let go of the illusion of separateness and recognize our interconnectedness with the web of life. Just as a single thread is integral to the whole tapestry, each being plays a vital role in the cosmic symphony. Embracing change with grace. Change is the only constant in life, and Anatta teaches us to embrace it with grace. When we realize that the self is fluid and ever-changing, we become more adaptable, flowing with the currents of existence rather than resisting them. Finding freedom in non-attachment, Anatta invites us to loosen the grip of attachment on our lives. Whether it's material possessions, relationships, or even our own identities, clinging only leads to suffering. By letting go of attachment to a fixed self, we find true freedom and contentment. The power of present moment awareness. Anatta directs our attention to the present moment, where the illusion of self dissolves. In the here and now, there's no past to regret or future to worry about, just the pure experience of being alive. Unity in diversity. Anatta reminds us that diversity is not a threat but a celebration. Just as a garden thrives with a variety of flowers, the world is enriched by the tapestry of unique individuals, each a manifestation of the universal truth of non-self. This profound realization invites us to explore our true nature beyond the confines of ego, opening the door to boundless compassion, wisdom, and inner peace. Lesson 10: The Middle Way. The balance that unlocks happiness. In the vast landscape of Buddhist philosophy, there's a profound concept known as the middle way. It's not just a path. It's a guiding principle that resonates deeply with our daily struggles and aspirations. Imagine life as a tightrope, where one side represents excess and the other, deprivation. The middle way is the sturdy rope that allows us to walk gracefully between these extremes, finding balance in every step. Think about it. Too much of anything can lead to chaos, while too little can leave us wanting. The middle way offers a remedy to this dilemma, urging us to navigate our lives with mindfulness and moderation. It's like savoring a perfectly seasoned dish, neither too salty nor too bland, but just right. In today's fast-paced world, we're bombarded with messages of excess. Work harder, earn more, do more. But the middle way whispers a different tune. It reminds us that true fulfillment lies not in the accumulation of material wealth or status, but in the richness of our inner lives. Consider the story of Siddhartha Gautama, the founder of Buddhism. Before his enlightenment, he experienced both extremes, a life of luxury in his palace and later, the austerity of asceticism. Yet, it was only when he embraced the middle way that he found true awakening under the Bodhi tree. So, what does the middle way look like in our lives? It's about finding the sweet spot between indulgence and denial, between clinging and aversion. It's about nourishing our bodies without overindulging, pursuing our goals without burning out, and cultivating relationships without losing ourselves in them. Picture a pendulum swinging gracefully between two extremes. The middle way is like finding the perfect rhythm for that pendulum. Not too forceful, not too timid, but just enough to keep it in motion. It's about embracing life's ebb and flow with equanimity, knowing that true harmony arises from the balance of opposites. In essence, the middle way teaches us to be gentle with ourselves, to neither judge nor condemn, but to cultivate compassion and understanding. It's a path of self-discovery, where every step brings us closer to our true nature. So, as we journey through life, let's remember the wisdom of the middle way. Let's seek balance in all things, in our thoughts, our actions, and our relationships. For it's in this delicate dance of moderation that we find the key to lasting happiness and fulfillment. Conclusion and final thoughts. Embrace your inner gem. In the grand tapestry of life, you are a rare and precious gem. Your uniqueness shines brightly, illuminating the world with your presence. As we conclude this journey together, remember that your worth is not defined by the number of friends you have or the social circles you belong to. You are valuable simply because you exist. Throughout this video, we've explored the profound teachings of Buddhism, uncovering timeless wisdom that speaks to the depths of our souls. We've delved into the concept of impermanence, reminding us that change is inevitable and that true happiness stems from embracing the present moment. We've learned the importance of finding inner peace, cultivating a sense of tranquility that radiates from within. Through the power of solitude, we've discovered the beauty of self-reflection and introspection, realizing that true companionship begins with ourselves. Let go of the illusion of attachment and instead nurture self-compassion and mindfulness. By practicing meditation, we can quiet the noise of the outside world and connect with our true essence. Embrace change as a natural part of life, understanding that every moment is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Through the principles of karma and self-improvement, we can create positive ripples that reverberate throughout the universe. Remember the profound truth of non-self, Anatta, recognizing that our identities are fluid and ever-evolving. By walking the middle way, we can find balance and harmony in all aspects of our lives. As we bid farewell, carry this wisdom with you on your journey forward. You are not alone. You are a radiant gem, capable of illuminating the world with your light. Embrace your uniqueness, cherish your solitude, and remember, you are the gem that the world has been waiting for.